This is a brief introduction to the computer-based sequential spelling DVDs. This will help you get started quickly at using the DVDs and getting the most out of them. When you get your DVD, you'll have one DVD in the case that you'll put in your DVD player on your computer. You will need to have QuickTime installed, the latest version, on your computer. And you'll also need to make sure that you have a DVD player on your computer. Usually you can look at the drive on the front and see that it has a DVD logo on the front. That'll help you to identify it. And also, if you open up your My Computer, you'll notice that your DVD usually has DVD written on the drive. Once you put the DVD in your drive on the computer, typically it will automatically load and open up to a window, but depending on how you set up your computer, it may not load automatically, but typically it will change this icon on the information, so the sequential spelling logo, as you can see here, and mine went ahead and popped up. If it doesn't pop up right away, you can go ahead and double click and that will open it up. Some of the things that you will want to do is go first into the introduction folder and review these movie files first. These will give you a good introduction to the course and how things are set up and how they work. The other thing that you'll want to look at are these PDF files, so you'll need to have an Adobe PDF reader on your computer installed also. But under the basic concepts, you have the part of the book that actually tells you how the method of the AVCO method works. There's also information about that in this AVCO versus traditional movie. Also contains the footnotes, and that can be found in the individual folders also, so that you don't have to dig around for them. But the footnotes has all the homophones and other information that's related to the words, and that's important for you to know also. The tests are, so if you want to use them, there's a test included for every quarter so that you can kind of test the student. Once you get started, you go into the first days 1 through 44, and you just execute the very first movie that's in there, and you just follow the instructions that it gives and move along. But there are a couple of important points that I'll want to point out about the QuickTime Player, and the reason that we chose the QuickTime Player. The QuickTime Player has the ability to stop and start by using the spacebar on your computer keyboard. After you start the DVD or start the movie file, you can hit the spacebar and it will pause and restart the video. That's important as you go through the lessons, because after a word is given, you'll need to go ahead and pause, and then you'll write the word, and then you'll unpause, and you'll see the correct spelling of the word and be able to make the corrections that you need to make. But another important aspect of this player is that you can drag this little bar back and forth to be able to move forward, and if for some reason you get ahead of yourself and you need to back up, then you're able to move it back and see that you know where you're at as you go back. You can also hold down the right arrows or the left arrows, and it will fast forward or rewind if you hold this down. That's pretty much it in a nutshell, and I think that should help you get started. We appreciate your purchase of Sequential Spelling on DVD, and wish you the best of luck.